My audio is on.
Does that mean he gets the trademark down?
Who?
My audio is
Tsura.
Oh no.
Yes.
Does that mean
Well, I'm doing something else.
Oh boy. So welcome one and all to Choose My Dudes episode 4. I decided to stop putting the title of the Choose Your Own Adventure in the title.
Because who knows what the fuck we're gonna do?
Exactly. I thought, every time I think I know what we're gonna do, it usually turns out to be shit. So, you know how it is. You ladies know. The ladies, they all know. They know the terrible truth.
Everything you do ends badly.
Yep. So we are reading a Choose Your Own Adventure story called The Geek. But before I do that, I should introduce who's with me right now. I got the Elder Thought themselves. Tsura.
I am here.
The Elder Thought.
Yeah.
From the beginning of time.
There you go.
And then me. It is I. Dom.
It is Dom. Dom, doer of nothing. Failure of friends and family.
Exactly. I am here to just bring the entire thing down.
And finally, I have my flesh and blood. My literal Siamese twin.
After this, I'll dismiss all relationship to you.
Finally, someone had to do it.
Yep. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
So, on that note, this is Choose My Dudes, where we read the Choose Your Own Adventure while we draw a pile.
Yep.
We do that here.
We have our reader tonight, Connor.
There's a thing that happens.
I read things. I'm going to read, hopefully well. Probably not.
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
It's going to be a wreck.
Yeah. No. But, you know what you guys can do while you watch this train wreck? You can follow along on our draw pile. Let me get rid of that. Oh.
Let me draw some dicks.
Ooh, boy, I made this window a little too big. You know what I'm saying, ladies?
No.
They're yeah. All the ladies out there know. Just refer to all my viewers as the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
From here on out. It's Choose My Dudes with Kink Chan. Our lovely mascot right here, depicted in fine Corinthian leather, which is
high definition.
In high definition.
D.
And we're looking at some good Kink Chans right now. Is that yours, Austin? The one with the colored that's colored in?
Yep, but I'm also drawing the version we might use for the choose.
Oh boy. We have Dom drawing an Animal Crossing version. What kind of animal is she?
She's a doggo. Her hair doodads are the ears.
Would King Chan always be in heat, though?
Yes. Oh, what's this magnificent thing drawn here? Oh, it's Kinkette with her many dicks.
You gotta have that aesthetic, you know?
Yeah, for many dicks and powerful Dongus blade.
What was it, Dildocles?
It's Dildocles. Oh boy. Is this Geek King Chan over here, Austin?
Yep, it's Kinko the Clown.
Kinko the Clown.
Oh no!
Earth,
And
air,
the
fire, dirt, fucking magnets. How do they work? Why isn't she a juggalo?
I forgot how their face paint went.
It's all bad. It's usually very bad. But you know what? I think it's time
I'm gonna
look up some more Peachette porn. But before we do that, we should probably read this Choose Your Own Adventure story called The Geek by, I don't remember.
I'm looking on Google. Apparently, juggalette is a thing.
A juggalette?
Yeah, it's a female juggalo.
Huh. The more you know.
And
I would have assumed that a juggalette was like, or a juggalo is, you know, a gender neutral pronoun.
A juggalette sounds like the small version of a juggalo that you would get at like a juggalo stand.
It's
Like if it was like a form of dessert. Yes, you can have our large size juggalo, but you can get a juggalette for just $3 less.
You see, like, saying juggalette is like saying dudette. Just call everyone dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, let's read The Geek.
Call everyone dude.
Dude.
Your boss, your grandma, your veterinarian.
I call my grandma
You
dude.
gotta call the president, dude. You know.
Hey dude, stop with the racist shit, Barack Obama.
sorry. Get off my Christian stream, you fucking twat.
Can y'all get off my Christian Minecraft server?
Get off my heckin' Christian Minecraft server. Austin, for your geek clown version of King Chan, draw pies over the boobies. Okay, and I finished my detours. I think it's time to get started with The Geek.
Yep.
Oh, it starts off with the definition of a geek.
According to Webster's Dictionary.
According to Webster's Dictionary, 1. A person regarded as foolish or clumsy. 2. Who is single-minded or accomplished in scientific or technical pursuits, but is felt to be socially inept. And 3. A carnival performer whose show consists of bizarre and disgusting acts. That's underlined. So this is what we're... Austin, why do you have to make him a clown? King Chan's already full of disgusting and vile acts. Anyway.
I'm not done coloring her.
Alright, on that note, let us start the story. By the way, the final definition is what we're going with. Because it's not crossed out. So we're not being a nerd.
No.
Is that flan over the titties? Oh no, it's pie. Anyway. Your breath stinks from foul things you've been eating.
I'm sorry, your breast.
Your breath stinks from foul things you've been eating. And the rest of you stinks from not bathing in who knows when. Your head hurts from cheap moonshine you've been getting paid in. Rubes often throw something at you and spit at you. Most of the other carnies find you utterly repulsive and avoid you. A couple of them just abuse you for various reasons. One day, only the pinheads come to you to your cell and taunt you with their gibbering laughs and mongoloid chatter. Okay, we're just gonna throw that word out there.
Oh boy.
You have absolutely no worth as a human being. You get no respect from others. And you have no respect for yourself. And why should you? You are the lowest form of life in carny society. You're not a real performer. What you do really can't really be considered a skill. You're not even a real freak. At least a deformed freak can evoke emotion, horror, or pity, or even admiration for overcoming their condition. You were born this way. You chose to do this. Okay. All you evoke is disgust and revulsion. At best, your laugh.
King Chan does.
Yeah, no, this is perfectly King Chan. At best, you're laughed at, and not in a good way. Like all those pervert clowns you work with. Fuck all the wild man of Borneo shit that the ringmaster tries to tell the rubes. You're little more than a bum with a job. A degrading job that involves you to debase yourself. All for the amusement and shock value of others. But hey, it keeps a quote-unquote roof over your head, and you're pleasantly drunk enough to barely forget how utterly pathetic your life is. You're the geek. You wake up to a bucket of piss being thrown at your face. Not the first time, and certainly won't be the last. You like the taste of that geek? Get up, geek. The ringmaster wants to see you.
Oh, very delicious.
Charlie orders, then throws the empty bucket at your head. The comical sound it makes hitting your skull and the pain it causes makes Charlie laugh. Then he jabs you a couple of times with a pointed stick. Midgets can be so cruel. So what do we do? Go see the ringmaster?
I like
Kick
to talk
at
to
Charlie.
HR. I like to talk to HR.
God.
Resources, please.
Charlie, you just sit in the office at HR, then there's a fucking sexual harassment suit. Just kick at Charlie, jog your damn memory to remember who the hell you even associate with. Cast of characters. Let's look at the cast of characters. Or should we kick Charlie?
I really do want to kick Charlie.
Let's kick Charlie. He did piss in a bucket and throw it at her face.
Yeah.
Or found piss. Really? What is he doing with a bucket of piss?
That's a good question. I don't think we're...
Carnival, they're all over the place, right?
That's true.
Alright, wow. Bad end. You stagger to get up and attempt to kick Charlie, but instead you trip over yourself, fall right onto Charlie's pointed stick. The only good thing is you skewered yourself right through the heart, killing you instantly. Aw, hell. Hey guys, someone get me another geek. This one's dead.
Well, that wraps
That-
up the stream, everybody. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was fucking quick. Wow.
Yeah, no, wow.
Why don't we jog our memory?
Yeah.
Just because you're all carnies and united against the rubes doesn't mean there isn't division in the ranks. You're all like a big dysfunctional family. And you're the scapegoat, black sheep, you lucky geek you. The only good thing about being the geek is nobody considers you a threat or even a person. Plus, you're usually sprawled out someplace, either drunk or asleep. This means while others assume you're out of it and not competent enough to do anything except eat disgusting things, you've overheard some interesting information in your half-conscious state of mind. Things that will probably come in handy in ensuing power struggle you're about to be embroiled in. So keep your head down, use animal cunning, watch your ass, you might just come through this alive. And maybe
Might just come through us, alright.
alive.
Well,
Alright, and just maybe you'll finally get some respect. Maybe.
And maybe you'll find love.
Oh, that would be nice.
You won't.
Let's cast of characters. I'm not gonna read through all of this. There's the Ringmaster, who's apparently whose gender is ambiguous. Charlie the Midget, who every time I picture Charlie there, I imagine them quite large. Maybe their arms are very large. Who knows? And then the Remarkable Randall, who's just the spokesperson. Let's see the secondary acts. Ajax the Strongman, Atlas the Cyclopean Giant, Madame Orbeck, Purvis the Clown.
Purvis.
Oh no.
Are we gonna get to some fucking clown fucking here?
Let's see that Clissy son.
Clussy.
I forgot that meant clown pussy.
How could you forget? It's important terminology in your day-to-day life.
Other things. The jargon.
Jargon von Strangle.
Yeah. The normals, the freaks, the midgets, the pinheads, which is an actual thing, and is kind of way to go, Carnival. What year does this fucking take place in?
Oh.
Pinhead Larry.
And then clowns.
One question. I am unclear. What is a clown?
Oh, the clown? Pure evil wrapped up in a guise of something supposedly funny and harmless. While technically classified as normals, there isn't anything normal about them. One wonders if they're actually even human underneath all that makeup. All intelligent, right-thinking people stay away from them. Even you stay away from clowns.
Alright, good to know. Clowns.
Send in the clowns. Those Laffy Daffy clowns.
Doink. Making kids cry.
Doink, brah.
Doink, brah. Making kids cry, brah.
Yeah. Alright. More stolen jokes aside, you say, Alright, stop poking me. What day is it? Never mind all that, geek. Get going. Get going. You know how the Ringmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting. Phew. You even smell more disgusting than usual. I guess the only way to keep Ajax from killing you, he'd probably vomit his guts out before he'd lay a hand on you. Then you could lick it up before all the rubes. Heh. Move it, geek. Charlie prods you with the sharp stick on your way to the Ringmaster's trailer until you have arrived, at which point Atlas stops both of you. Stop! What business do you both have here? God damn it, you fucking one-eyed freak. We go through this all the fucking time, and it really gets old. You just saw me come out of the Ringmaster's trailer earlier when he sent me to get the geek. You know damn well what we're both doing here. Ignoring Charlie's comment, Atlas looks down at you and points. You may enter, but the Ringmaster doesn't need to see you again. So you may not. Yeah, whatever. Enjoy the smell, Charlie says and mumbles something to himself while leaving the area. You barely make it up the little steps of the trailer, but you do. You're finally starting to gather your wits. Your head still hurts, though. and you've just realized that you haven't had a drink yet. What a terrifying feeling. You open the door. Close the door! You're letting sunlight in. The ringmaster orders from behind his desk. She's sitting in his chair, but her back turned to you. You wanted to see me? Of course. You really haven't been taking care of yourself. If anything, you've become even more repulsive when I first took you in. Remember that day? I'm not surprised. Oh wait. Yeah, sure. No, I don't. I mean, kind of. I forget things. I'm not surprised. You're constantly drinking that swill Charlie makes. And I'm surprised you haven't gone blind yet, though. Oh well, what you insist on doing to your little self is little concern to me. All I require is your obedience. You are thankful for all I've provided for you, aren't you? Yeah, sure I am. You seem to be one of the few nowadays. There are some through that ungrateful. There are some though that are ungrateful for things that I've done. They plan to betray me, and everyone. And everything in this. They plan to betray me and everything this carnival stands for. They plan to change the natural order of things. Can you imagine what might happen to this carnival if I wasn't here? What might happen to you? You attempt to think about the scenario, but instead you just stand there because you literally can't really form anything in your mind because it hurts so bad. You've been sober for too damn long, and it's about to get even longer as the ringmaster seems intent on bombarding you with talk as he finally swivels around in her chair. Her pale androgynous face of the ringmaster is displaying in a look of serious as usual. Nothing good, I can assure you. Which is why I'm putting you in charge of this task. Huh, what task? Why, ensuring the survival of the carnival, of course. What, me? Why? How? I'm not qualified. Can't you or Charlie do it? I fear I've done all I can. I mean, I provided all of this to everyone here. I've given them purpose and a life. If that isn't enough for them, then my words aren't going to make a difference at this point. And as for Charlie, well, I'm sure even in your usual state of drunkenness, you're aware that he has his own plans for this carnival. I guess, but it's too early for all of this. Why me? I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm just the geek. Yes, and that's exactly why I'm choosing you. You have no motive, no agenda. You have no friends. Oh, and as
Story of my life.
Wow, no motive, no agenda, no friends. Yeah, no, this pretty good. And as such, you'd probably be the best candidate to convince others to resist the change and keep the status quo. You have to be joking. Nobody's gonna listen to me. I'm the fucking geek. You might be surprised. You have far more potential than you give yourself credit for. Perhaps you'll even change some perspectives, or maybe not. The choice is yours, because the fate of this carnival is resting solely on your actions. You can no longer afford to hide from the world in a bottle in a cage. If you wish to keep your current life, it is time for you to take some responsibility. It is time for you to repay the debt you owe me. You have until showtime. But now leave me! I wish to be alone! The ringmaster swivels in his chair back to its original position. You head back outside, whereupon Atlas blocks it again with his massive body. Never before in your life have you been put in this kind of position of responsibility. Not that you can remember, anyway. But you're going to have to do something. The question is, what exactly? Obey the ringmaster, get a drink, do something else, or run away.
Shit, I'm out.
What would be the King-chan thing to do?
Get a drink.
Yeah.
Get a drink. Oh boy, another wall of text.
Oh, goody.
Alright. If you're going to do anything, you have to get a drink first. You head over to Charlie Still. And you can only hope that Ajax isn't there. What the fuck is that smell? Oh, it's the fucking lame-ass geek. Why am I not surprised? Ajax shouts when he sees you coming. Well, so much for hope. Normally you'd run, but Charlie's also there, and will keep Ajax from killing you. Maybe not beating you, though. Plus, your reliance on alcohol is in any form drives you on, even in the presence of possible danger. Let me guess, geek. You want a drink? Charlie asks. Good old predictable geek. Here you go. Charlie pours some of the swill that you consider the nectar of the gods and drink it greedily. He pours you another when you finish, Charlie being unusually cool with you. Can't get enough, huh? There's another, so what the ringmaster see you for, huh? I said, what the fuck did the ringmaster want to see you for? Surely it wasn't about your act. You eat disgusting shit and that's the end of it? So what did you talk about? Charlie's demeanor was changed severely. He's looking at you intently to determine if you're going to lie to him. You're thrown off guard and can only stutter a response. Nothing. Wrong answer, geek! Charlie yelled, punching you in the nuts at his height. Oh. He lands a good... you collapse it like a rag doll, and Ajax puts your foot on your neck and holds your scrotum in pain. Ha, joke's on you. I mean...
I'll have a dick.
I don't have a dick.
Remember the picture Kylie did? There's a sausage stuffed in her pants.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's cushioning the blow.
Sugar buns.
Yeah. So I'll be real. This story real fucking miserable.
Yeah, it's a bit of a downer. Do you want to choose something else?
Let's check real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What's the real bad one that you sent me?
Let me
Because as intrigued as I am
mm-hmm.
of this very depressing story.
Yeah. It was fairly low rated. I don't know if it's terrible, but Zombies Ate My Face was the one that caught my attention.
All right. Like, the writing is edgy and
mm-hmm.
I it's not terrible, but I think I'd rather read something else right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
And read one off of the website that I posted in general.
I'm gonna start reading Zombies Ate My Face. So that was The Geek. Interesting little Big Lebowski crime noir nonsense going on. But before I read that, let's check out the draw pile real quick. So Austin finished Kinko the Chan, or the Kinko the Clown. Is that shit on her face?
No, it's the Insane Clown Posse makeup. I didn't want to make it too black, or otherwise it bleeded with the line art.
Understood. There's blueberry pies on her fucking tits. Okay, there's cute kink dog. There's Kinko the clown with a piss bucket on their head.
What she drinks for nutrient.
And are you drawing Ajax the strongman? Or is this Charlie?
I drew Ajax.
Okay.
He's good.
It's this giant baby.
Connor, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that.
Oh. Let me check the YouTube chat if it's actually.
I am on it. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing really. Oh well. Story of my life. Let's read Zombies Ate My Face. So give me one moment. Zombies ate my. That's not it.
It's in VC.
Yeah. I got it now.
Cool.
All right. Zombies Ate My Face by The Warrior Banana. It is a horror one.
The first page is titled Crap Zombies.
Crap zombies. Man, these crap zombies.
Mm.
You and your friend Malcolm are standing outside your school, chatting. So, do you think our team will beat that one from the prep school? Duh, we'll crush them. Suddenly, a scream of terror rang out. You and Malcolm quickly look over at the school buses and saw a big, clumsy mob of shambling through. What the? Zombies! Malcolm figured it out quickly. You decide to run, scream, film this on your phone, and post it on YouTube. Film it on my phone.
Yeah.
World Star.
World Star. What were you thinking? Congrats, the zombies caught you. Caught your sorry butt and ate the little meat you have off your bone. To add insult to your death, first off, there's a lot of meat on King Chan's bones. Let's be real. She very thick. To add insult to your death, your phone was eventually recovered, and the footage of you getting mauled like an idiot was posted online. Really, this was the good end of society, because let's be real. You know, if that means the footage was posted on the internet, that means we won and the zombies lost. So, you know, some sacrifices had to be made, but, you know. Anyway. So run, scream. Let's scream. After releasing enough shrieks to break the sound barrier, Malcolm slaps you. Stop screaming! Loud noises attracts them. I hope so. Anyway, the two of you dash to the side of the school where there are no zombies. I think we should go inside. Where would we go? You say to go to the cafeteria, gym, or office.
I mean,
cafeteria,
gym, right? Cafeteria, really? Gym would have like all sorts of fucking shit that you could turn into weapons.
But King Chan gotta stay thick.
That's true. Go to the cafeteria.
Get those apples.
Or go to the office and then photocopy your butt. But
get those apples. Keep the doctor away. King Chan hates doctors.
She'll date doctors, but she won't fuck them.
No.
They're always talking about you should really be using contraceptives. And King Chan's not about that life.
No.
Alright. You and Malcolm run like maniacs to the cafeteria, where the lunch ladies were already stacking tables like a barricade. You help them, and they let you stay in their makeshift fortress. You begin to make a mental note of everyone there, not counting you and Malcolm. There are 4 lunch ladies, 3 students. The students' names are Kenneth, Garrett, and Christine. 9 of you hole up. You gotta hole up.
Them boys.
Hole up.
Spread them cheeks and hole up in the cafeteria, and you live off the food and water of next week's lunch menu. After a week, your group grows restless. Well, half of it. The student half wants to leave the cafeteria and explore the rest of the school. They provide good points. It's been a week since the zombies arrived, so maybe they left. And even though we go food and water, ooh, the spelling errors. We don't have any weapons. Even if the zombies left the school, there are more out there. If one comes in, we'll be helpless. But even though the student half wants to leave, the lunch lady half does not. We should stay here because it's safe. We have everything we need. If we don't venture out and keep our defenses strong, we won't even need weapons. The disagreement eventually comes to a vote. The lunch ladies vote to stay in the cafeteria. The students and Malcolm vote to venture out. Which one of them will it be? King Chan's all about that self-preservation.
Yeah, that's true.
But the most
nothing if not a coward.
Yeah. Yes. But she also probably would not want to be stuck with a bunch of boring-ass lunch ladies.
Probably not, no.
So, what are your thoughts?
She'd venture out.
She'd venture out. All right. She may be a coward, but she's an adventurous coward.
Yeah.
A gym teacher.
Yep. For the first,
she grows up to be.
I can see 40-year-old King Chan doing that. All right. For the first time in a week, you and your group see something other than boring cafeteria tiling. A temporary group leader, a lunch lady named Carol, assigns a task to every member. The lunch ladies are in charge of the zombie census. Garrett is looking for other survivors. That leaves you and Christine to find weapons. Where should you look? Security office, gymnasium,
or janitor closet.
Gymnasium.
I still say gymnasium, because fucking school security ain't gonna have shit.
We can fucking towel whip the zombies.
Yes, exactly. So
Truly the best combat method against them.
Yes.
You go to the gymnasium expecting to find weapons. Instead, you find a makeshift barricade. There are survivors in the gym. You call.
Parakeet.
Yep.
Makeshift parakeet.
Yeah. You call out to them, and they answer. After they take the barricade down, you discover that their group is made up of 2 school coaches and 1 student named Alex. You decide to take them back to your settlement in the cafeteria. But before you leave, you ask them, by the way, can you spare any weapons? Our group has none. They give you a hockey stick no one was using. We have a hockey stick. It's in our inventory.
Yay.
To the cafeteria. You arrive. You find that Garrett and the lunch ladies are already there. Garrett didn't find any survivors, and the lunch ladies didn't see any zombies. Then the group leader, Carol, says something you might actually survive, and says that you might actually survive in the siege. Here we go again. Just a little while goes by when you hear undead moans coming down from the hallway. The zombies have returned. Carol decides that the group is going to stand its ground and fight. But you have decided to escape with your friends. Carol gets ready. You and Malcolm pull Alexa close. The 3 of you have become good friends during the siege, and you think you might be becoming very good friends with Alexa.
Like threesome?
Threesome, yes. Malcolm interrupts your moment and says that there are two ways out of the cafeteria. The door that goes to the other end of the school and the emergency exit that goes outside into town. The school door would be the fastest escape, and since you haven't explored it yet, there may be a hidden advantage over there. But then again, it could just lead you to more zombies. The emergency exit wouldn't be the fastest escape, but it could be the safest. The only flaw that it leads to town, where there are people, there are bound to be zombies. Go through the school door or go through the exit. The emergency exit.
I don't know.
I say go to the town.
Yeah, let's go through that emergency exit. It's safe. Alright. You escape through the emergency exit and make it back to town. But the huge question arises. What will you do now? Explore the town, loot, or hunt zombies?
Fucking loot.
Loot, 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 loot. The best places to find goodies would either go south to the office district or north to the shopping district. Shopping, bitch! Offices are boring. You and your group make it to the square, which is famous for the mess it makes from people eating from the fast food places nearby. But for the first time in your life, you're not here for a Burger King. A singular Burger King.
One Burger King.
That's all this town has.
Yep. The square connects to several businesses. Some are good for weapons, some for supplies, and some are good just to check out.
Got a gun store.
Which one?
Wait, no. Old Navy. But fucking armor yourself up with denim. That was a post that was happening just recently.
All right.
You can't bite through denim.
Okay.
You just can't.
So here are the options: Home Depot, Dick's Sporting Goods, Old Navy, Claire's. Oh, but in McDonald's. But King Chan would definitely want to go to Dick's.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
We should be true to character. You're right.
And then we'll go to Old Navy.
Okay.
You found a kayak. Go back. Alright, let's go to Old Navy. You found a coat and some shoes.
I could just go to all these.
Yep, a Home Depot. Rope and wood. Claire's. You found a bunch of zombies. Speaking of which, why are you here? Go somewhere else. Leave. McDonald's. You're just entering McDonald's when you hear a horrible, repetitive scratching noise coming from the walk-in fridge. Alexa wants to flee, but Malcolm wants to investigate. What do you do?
Flee!
Go away! You lead your group out of the McDonald's, away from the noise, which grows fainter every step. Suddenly you realize that you've wandered away from the shopping district and have ended up close to the docks. Guess you don't really have a choice. Enter the docks. As you near the docks, your group is suddenly bombarded by noises from two places. There's the expected sound of gunfire and undead moans coming from the bait shop. And the shop itself only has only one story and backs up to brick walls. There's also one entrance, so if you go in, good luck getting out.
No.
Yeah. And coming from a nearby warehouse are screams, human screams. It sounds like a woman, and if she's in trouble, you might be able to help. I'd rather go for the screams than the gunfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'd get stuck. Warehouse. As you enter the warehouse, you see a woman screaming on top of a crate. When you get close, you see that a child with a bite mark is causing him to turn. And after you look behind the woman, you see a man on the ground, probably fainted. When the woman sees you, "Help my baby! Please! Please!" Your baby is done for, or stop screaming, you nut job. Your baby's done for. Punt the baby. What do you mean he's going to die? Ma'am, there's no possible way to fight this virus. The only thing...
my name is Zeb Lordson.
My name is Kink Chan. Desu. There's no possible way to fight the virus. The only thing to do is put it out of its misery. Killing him could also save you too. The lady puts down her head, sobbing loudly, refusing to answer you. The kid's fate is in your hand. Let's kill the baby!
Kill him.
Or we could leave the warehouse.
I already killed the baby. Killed the baby.
Okay.
Kink Chan is not above child murder.
She keeps getting worse.
You exterminate the child with one shot, blow from your weapon, leaving the woman still crying on the floor. Then you leave. Go into the bait shop. Really? Okay. When you enter the bait shop, you see a man about as old as your father with a rifle.
Wait, were they like, no, the bait shop's too dangerous? No, lady, the bait shop's too dangerous. I'll go into the bait shop. Fuck you.
I just killed a kid. Who else can I kill today?
Yeah.
About as old as your father with a rifle, firing at a group of 5 zombies. The only problem is that he's shooting at their chests. Suddenly, Malcolm calls out to him. "Hey, stop! Aim for their head, not the chest. Get out of the way, boy. This is my fight." You see the zombies are slowly getting closer to the man. Soon it will be too late. You could jump in with your weapon. Or leave. Leave the man to die. Let's leave this idiot to die.
Yeah.
Leave him to die. You and your group watch as the zombies creep closer and closer to the man, eventually tearing him limb from limb. But your horrid mesmerization, you notice the zombies walking up behind you. You died, you jerk. Alright, we'll save the man. Help the man.
Why?
Because we'll die if we don't.
Yep.
Fuck off.
We gotta help the stupid people, too. Bravely, but also stupidly.
We'll let this fucking idiot live, but we'll kill a baby.
Yep. Bravely, but also stupidly. You try. Look. He has a pro-Trump hat. We gotta save him. Oh, that's the worst thing that's come out of my mouth in a while. Let me take a drink of my delicious green tea. It's quite yummy.
Sponsored by the concept of green tea.
Yep. Anyway, you charge in the battle, and with a few shots to the head, the zombies drop dead. And that, you say, is how you deal with zombies. The fucking pose. Desu. Fuck me in the ass. After a few seconds of stunned silence, the man says, "You're a really good kid. Say, I was just about to get out of this ghost town. What do you have in mind?" I figure out 2 ways. The first is we'll have to find a boat. Though our chances aren't very likely, if we do escape
We got a canoe.
down the river, we'll hopefully make it somewhere safe. The second is a little far-fetched. Like the Pokemon, but it would guarantee our safety if it works. I was walking through town when by some miracle I ran into my buddy Eric. Eric works for the military, so he has connections. He knows that President George W. Bush is a lizard person. And he knows that he started this fucking zombie apocalypse. It's all been an elaborate ruse by the, if you say the Jews running Hollywood, I will kill you. You don't understand. Eric said the helicopter is coming tomorrow to pick up survivors and will take them to the safe zone.
Is anyone else drawing?
No, not currently.
Please draw. I need images of Kink Chan punting a small child. Who's gonna be brave enough?
Do a yeet real quick.
Okay. What do you plan? What plan do you think we should do? If you played the game in a certain way, you should already have a boat. If you do use it, don't press on the link. I'm sorry. If you do use it, if you don't, press on the link.
Use that boat.
So use the item. You, in your sturdy vessel, your group and the man sail out across the bay. Eventually, you end up in the survivor camp, where you stay until the outbreak is over. But since that takes another decade, you marry Alexa in the meantime. When the outbreak ends, you set out to repopulate the world with your new wife and child. Yay, we did it! We actually beat one of these games.
Yay!
I didn't think it's that bad. It's very simple.
Yeah. Like, I honestly didn't see a lot too many in the horror that were rated that badly. So, yeah.
Let's check on things, because Austin drew a pretty good one of Kink Chan taking a selfie.
Tsura made it better.
Doing duck face.
It's good.
Now
there are two being worked on of Kink Chan fucking just
fucking
tossing the... Alright, hold on. I will be right back.
Oh, that's good. This yeeting a baby. What time is it? Do you guys want to go for one more, or do you think we're good for the night?
I'm not really sure. Like, for one more.
I think we could be done for the night, and we'll just draw a little bit so we can round this out at a good hour. We got a little bit of time left. I want to see how these pictures end up. As Kink Chan yeets a baby. I'm gonna draw more. Kink Chan in paradise. Oh boy. Oh, Kink Chan, what's she up to today?
Hunting fucking babies, that's what.
There we go. Alright. There it is. There's our kinky lady. Alright. Alright. I think I do need to actually go. I do want to do a redesign of Kink Chan at some point. I think her outfit's cute and everything, but I think it could be better, you know?
Yeah.
So I just found out they put Scott Pilgrim on Netflix.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm loving the brush I'm using for the quick doodles.
Yeah. What brush are you using?
I mean, isn't that one of your favorite brushes, ones that sort of fade out at the end?
Yeah.
I think there's different brushes.
Do a zombie.
You can fuck around with the brushes. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all do something different. This bitch is done for. Yeet! So, I was saying, Dom, I think after these pictures are done, we're gonna stop for the evening.
Alright.
Because I think we did as much as we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
It was a good short and sweet.
Exactly.
Zambo story.
Yeah, we'll find more Zambo stories for this. You know, we'll find more horrific stories for. Cause I'll be real. Oh no. Reconnection is successful. We're back.
Yay, a dinosaur story.
We're back. A dino dude tale.
Kink-chan as a T-Rex. Concept.
That could happen. I know that there was something where it was just like a T-Rex with tits.
That's just Bowsette, though.
Yeah.
Like proto Bowsette.
But on that note, I think all of these are done. What are you drawing, Dom?
I'm drawing
Kinkosaurus.
Kinkosaurus Rex.
Kinkosaurus Rex?
Yes.
First off, it's Kinkosaurus sex. Thank you.
Oh God, you're right. I am a fool.
You are a bumbling idiot fool. Shame. Shame on you. In your houses.
Alright, you seem the guys to take over the fucking canvas, so I'm good. Oh boy.
Alright.
Alright, on that note, that's as much attention as it fucking needs. And finish your drawing. So yeah, Bowsette has been a thing. And it's like, I was very tempted to just do a draw pile and do versions. As a theme.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it, and Twitter has already beat us to it.
I mean, yeah. I find it hilarious how Bowsette has single-handedly rose Nintendo's stocks higher than its last Direct did.
God. And it's only been 3 days. I found some popcorn.
Oh. Nice.
It
Very
is
good stream food.
Yeah. No, it's Thai coconut curry popcorn. I'm gonna have one more handful and then drop it because it's probably my girlfriend's and she'll kill me. Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna leave the call.
Right. Before you go, where can we find you?
You can find me at octo_os at twitter.com. Later.
Where can we find you, Tsura?
Find me at Tsura3 on Twitter.
All right. Dom, where can we find you?
In your worst nightmares, and also at Boomstorm Media on Twitter.
And you can find me here on YouTube, on Twitter at Boosh at Conjoined Artists, and on DeviantArt there's a Facebook page for Conjoined Artists that I barely post to because I don't go on Facebook to justify actually posting shit to it. I really should. because there's a decent number of people actually following the page. Anyway, on that note,
bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wait, before we go, actually, what should we save this as? The answer is Kinkosaurus Sex, or Kinko the Clown.
Yes. Kinko the Clown.
Kinko the Clown?
Yes.
Alright. Draw a pile. Kinko the Clown. And it's clown with a K. Obviously.
Yes.
If Austin spelled it wrong, and he can't fix it anymore, because he's a cuck, he will be executed.
Yes, he will.
Alright. On that note, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, baby.